On every valuable you see, there is a price tag. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Serious Matters, and my name is Olukunle Abraham. And of course, we're going to be looking at something very, very important in this particular video. I saw a video some minutes or hours ago, and I've been thinking about this video. I wonder how deteriorated situation had been for young chaps, especially in Nigeria, where, of course, I'm doing this video from. How much people do no more want to pay the price, yet they want the valuables. You want the valuables, you don't want to pay the price. Everybody you see at the top has paid a price. There is a price tag on everything valuable. And, you know, the price tag began from the very beginning. When you read your Bible, you know, for those of us who do, you read 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. He said, "For ye are bought with a price. Ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's." That means that even man has a price tag on him. And your price tag is only determined by God. God determines your price tag because you're human. When you go to chapter 7 of the same 1 Corinthians and you go to verse 23, it says, "Ye are bought with a price. Be not ye the servants of men." That means there is a value placed on you. There is a price tag on every individual. Now, every video I do has been inspired by one thing or the other. And so I don't just come into the studio and just start talking. No, I must have been inspired. The Holy Spirit must have troubled me on something that He wants me to talk about. Now, I saw a video earlier on, and I don't think I have the permission to show you that video in this edition. I don't know, because we've tried to show similar videos, in the past, and the whole video that we did was blocked because they find some things very, very they are against their terms and conditions. And so let me not bother to show you, but I'll tell you what happened in the video. I saw a voiceless video, a video that had no voice, with young girls being slaughtered by young boys. Apparently, they picked up the girls to spend the time, for pleasure. And so these young girls eventually met their Waterloo when the guys started stabbing them. You needed to see the video, but I am not permitted. Like I said earlier, I can't show you the video here. I would have really, really loved to, but it's not allowed. And so because it's too graphic. It's too graphic because a fellow human being. And you see, I'm going to take a little of your time and point at a number of things. You see, I will not be pointing any accusing fingers because the Lord told me it is an error. It's an error and it will pass away. Unfortunately, it's going to pass away with so many. We are in an age where children or young chaps who are supposed to be in secondary school want to drive or are driving Lexus cars, Mercedes-Benz SUVs. Cars, that's Mercedes-Benz. I remember a chief in my town once bought that car, and I remember, I understand that he traveled to Lagos one day, and when he got to the Ojota K2 interchange, you go down the bridge and then you join K2 Road, and he said they were hailing him, "Merci Oloye, Merci Oloye." And I remember that my father too was privileged to have one, customized. he traveled to Germany to tell them the specification of what they wanted, the type of leather he wanted, and everything. He mentioned everything. And so you know what it costs to have a Mercedes Benz. But that's what everybody wants to drive, even these young boys. And they are going all out to do just anything. Remember where I started from. Everything has a price. Everything has a price. You don't compare the price of a Toyota. I'm sorry I had to mention names. You don't compare the price of a Toyota with the price of a Mercedes Benz. You don't compare the price of a Mercedes Benz with that of a Rolls Royce. Every car is in its own class. Everything is in its own class. If you jump, you will fall. If you jump, you will fall. The girls now do not want to follow. Homes are not even built, on we grow together and, we will allow God to have his way. No, you must be made. Some people say that for those of you who don't understand that, what that means is that you are not ready to stay or to wait for anybody. He must be made. And so you run after these guys who are already made without knowing how they made it. In quote. I don't like using the word make it anyway, but then let me borrow it this time. You run after them and they eventually use you. How unfortunate it is today to see young girls being slaughtered by fellow young boys in the name of making money. In the name of making money. The boy wants to make money. The girl also wants money. And so the boy uses the girl who seems to be dumb, who will not listen to the instructions of her parents, if she was taught anyway. I have done several videos here where I pointed accusing fingers at parents who have failed in their responsibilities. But I think most of the time if at all, some parents do, they cater for the girls. They take care of the girls more. And so they tell the girl, make sure you don't let any boy touch you. Make sure you don't do this. Make sure you don't do that. What about the boys? What about the boys? The boys will become a nuisance. The boys will become nuisance if they are not also trained. If they are not also trained. And so the boy wants to ride a Mercedes Benz and GS1 because he sees his colleagues doing it. Today, we don't even know the difference between a madman and our boys on the streets. Their hair are like that. In the name of what is in vogue. Madness is in vogue. There is a value. There is a price tag on every value that you want. Everything you desire that is valuable, there is a price tag on it. And the market you go shopping determines the prices that you will see. If you go to the general market, the prices might seem low. You probably will not get quality things there. But when you go into a supermarket, that is why it's called supermarket. It's not just a market, but it's a supermarket. When you go into a supermarket, you find price tag on those things. And some of us, when we go there, you just respect yourself. This one, no, I don't need it. He said, I don't need this one. Because the price tag on it, you are not willing to pay, or you don't have it to pay. Please take this home, that there is a price tag on everything valuable in life. You desire a good life, there is a value. There is a price tag in that value that you are desiring. Now listen, young boy. You are using girls for rituals. Hmm? That girl is a value. She has a price tag. You are not paying for it. That's why when you go to get married, there is a price you pay to get her. But you take her and you use her, you will pay. You will pay. Because when you take what you did, when you take something of value and you don't pay for it, you get arrested. It's a crime. Now listen to me. You might not be caught today. You might not even be caught tomorrow. But I tell you, what goes around comes around. You know what? It could be so dicey. That's what life might be. Life can leave you alone and allow you to enjoy. And the girl that you killed, or the boy that you killed, to jump the ladder of responsibility, the ladder of education that you would have ascended easily, and you left that one alone. You said it. You said after all, if I go to school, is it not job that I will go and look for after I get it? Is it not money all the same? That's what you are saying. That's what you are saying. But listen to me, and listen good. You will pay. You will pay later. And you know what? What you will pay later is not going to be the same as what you would have paid now. Take notes. One girl that you used, or one boy that you used, might cost you your whole family tomorrow. When you will have seated down, you will have even forgotten. You would have even forgotten. I tell you, you will pay. On everything valuable, there is a price tag. You want to be great in life? There is a price tag. Price tag of sleepless nights. Price tag of hard working. Price tag of tireless investments. Tireless working. There is a price tag for everything valuable that you desire. You desire a good wife, there is a price tag. You desire a good life, there is a price tag. You want to drive just any car, there is a price tag. You want to drive exotic car, there is a price tag. You want to drive premium cars, there is a price tag. And for you to get the value, you must be willing to pay. I'm not marketing for anybody. But I understand, and I think I've been privileged to use. I understand that the Mercedes-Benz cars are very, very good. I wouldn't say more than that. And that when you buy, you actually use your money. And you use your money. Other cars are equally good. But the value of a thing determines the price. In this video, I've only come to tell you that there is a price tag on every valuable. That's all I've come to tell you. There is a price tag on every valuable. Take it. There is a price tag on every valuable. Don't ever believe that there is a shortcut to success. No, there is no shortcut. You've got to pay the price. You have got to pay the price. And please do pay the price. Pay the price. Pay the price for every valuable. Make sure that you must have paid. He said, David said, I will not give anything to God that cost me nothing. These are men who understood the value and the price of every value that they had. I will not give God anything that does not cost me anything. That does not cost me something. Some people were going to give Abraham a land for free. They say, no, you're a good man. Is it not for God? Is it not because you want to give sacrifices? Is it not because you want to bury so person? Is it not because of, no, don't worry. He said, no. No, let me pay. Let there be a price. And make sure the price you are paying is the exact price for the value that you have taken or that you are desiring. Somebody was arrested for paying 2,650 naira for a Toyota Camry, a car that cost 2.650 million. The boy transferred 2,650 naira, and unfortunately for the young man who was attending to him, he simply saw the alert of 2650, and he felt 2.6 million has entered his account. And he released the car. The guy disappeared. And in less than 24 hours, they were already repainting the car. He knew what he was doing. He did not pay the exact price of the value that he took away. It's also a crime. It is also a crime. Young man, please pay the price. Tomorrow, hey, it will cost more. It will cost more. I just came back from Bible study not quite long, and the great man, the man who was teaching us, was sharing with us how a young man was finishing his service year. As soon as he was finishing, a pastor was watching him. He said the man of God had been watching him and was weeping and weeping continuously because of the young boy. And one was wondering, why are you weeping for the boy? He said the boy was going to die. Why? And he has been begging God, why must this guy die? Why must he die? Why must he die? Lord, please don't let him die. God said he's going to die. He must die. Very brilliant young man. You know what? As soon as he finished his service here, he entered the vehicle traveling back home. He had an accident and he died. And went back to the pastor. What was the real issue? Why did he die? God said, the boy had been raised with monies that had blood in it. You can't kill somebody. You can't slaughter people for rituals and expect to be free of the guilt of blood. The blood of that fellow continually is crying on you. Come to think of it, how easy is it for you? How convenient is it for you to drive a car that was bought out of money rituals or with monies that is drenched in blood? Please pay the right price of all the values that you desire in life. Please pay. Please pay, I beg you. Please pay. There is a price tag on every value. If you steal it, you will pay for it later. If you don't pay the correct price, you will pay later. If you don't pay at all, you will pay later. And the truth remains, you will always pay more. You will pay more than you would have paid now. It would have been easy for you to go to school, just go to school, finish school. As soon as you finish, yes, you think that people are not getting jobs, you will get a job. You see that you probably will be the one to start up a business that will go boom. But you are not seeing it from that perspective. It will have been easy that way. But how will you feel if on the long run, you go through the back door, you go through the shortcuts, and you make your money? After that, what next? Have you ever thought of it? You eventually become servants of men because you don't know your value. You yourself don't even know your value. People who don't know their worth don't always know other people's worth. People who have no value for their own life always do not have value for people's lives. Or let me say the other way around, that people who don't have value for other people's lives don't always have value for their own lives. If they do, it is fake. It is easy for you to stab a fellow and kill the fellow and remove the heart of the fellow in the name of wanting to make money. You want to drive a car. A car that you can be driving up and the tire can pull up and you somersault and you die. In the name of wanting to do what others are doing. Fine girl, Bele. fine girl. They told you that you are fine. And so you follow all boys all around. You follow them around. They sleep with you. They do all sorts of things to you. And they give you one ridiculous money. You will pay. Oh. You will pay. You too will pay. And come to think of it, I'm not judgmental. But I don't know how you would go on a prostitution, journey, and they kill you in that process and you make heaven. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the possibility. That means say you go suffer two-way suffering. Suffer on earth, you suffer on the other side. What is wrong with you? What are you looking for? Unfortunately, some of our parents have joined them. Association of our Yahoo boys mothers, association of Yahoo boys parents, association of Yahoo boys fathers. What is wrong with you? Why are you allowing this virus that is wiping out our young ones, our youths, our young adults so quickly? Little wonder the Bible already said that in the last days, men will be lovers of the world. Love the world so much. People can now do anything to make money. There is a price tag. Pay the price. Pay the price. Whatever we have today, we have paid our price. Whatever we are achieving today, we have paid our price. Everybody pays the price. And the principal price that you have to pay, as I round up, is the price of patience. Number one price is the price of patience. Number two price is the price of contentment. Contentment. Patience, contentment. Being contented with what you have. Being contented with what your parents can give you, afford to give you. Some of you are in the university. Your parents don't know you right, they kind you. And when you look at some of these half-baked parents too, who send children to the university and don't go there to check them unawares. They don't go there to check them. They feel they are big enough and they can take care of themselves. What is wrong with you? Why are you not seeing this handwriting of the devil all around you? Remember that he is all out to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And unfortunately, he's destroying so many now. See all mad boys, young chaps who are mad on the streets already. And we still have a lot of them on the way. But also, we have a lot of them that are dying. I've told you price number one. Price number two, contentment. Price number one, patience. Price number three, which is the Ogakwatabata of all of them all, like one of my friends will say, is the price of godliness. Godliness. People don't fear God again. You don't have the fear of God anymore. You don't have the fear of God anymore. When you lose the fear of God, there is a problem. You have issues. When you notice that you do certain things and you don't just feel anything, you are stabbing a fellow person, or you pick up a knife and you are cutting the head of a fellow human being. You are godless. Your conscience is dead. Your conscience is dead. May God help us and show us mercy. And show you mercy. Always remember, there is a price on every valuable. There's a price on every valuable. If you don't pay before you pick them, you will pay later. And it's always with interest that you will pay. Thank you very much for listening. Please do me a favor by sharing this video with others. Let it go viral. Let everybody know. Every young chap outside there, cut some part for them. Give them in bits. Let them know that there is a price tag on everything valuable that we desire. Parents, the ball is in your court. If you don't pay the price of raising your children properly now, you pay later. And you that they are training and you don't listen. If you don't listen now and you don't pay now, you will pay later. May God help all of us. Have a very wonderful night's rest. I love you. And that's why I'm talking to you. I'll see you again. Bye-bye.